Don't know if I'm going in today.
Right. Are you feeling all right?
I can't face it.
Oh, I know it was upsetting, Mum.
Humiliating.
I had to watch my locket being raffled, remember?
But don't remind me.
Don't you think you're just letting things get a little bit out of proportion here? The money was for the health and safety fine. It wasn't like the club together 'cause we're the paupers of the parish.
Oh, well, you would say that, wouldn't you? Because it was your mate Susie who organised it all.
Yeah, and if she'd come to me beforehand, I'd have told her straight. It's not the way we do things round here, but she didn't. She gave up days of her time to plan for this. Her family she's only known 5 minutes. I think we should count ourselves pretty lucky.
You got all the evidence you need. That note went missing yesterday at dinner. Then last night, Jan took it out of her purse and gave it to Ned to pay for the round. I saw it with my own eyes.
I just can't believe it.
Don't be a mug all your life, Al.
It's the irony of it. I wonder how she slept last night knowing. I wonder how she feels.
I bet she feels flaming brilliant. I mean, she's winning every which way. Don't go soft to me now, Al.
No, I can't let this go. I've enough of my own self-respect, at least. Now, I keep remembering things. Her face when we presented her with the money. Like a rabbit caught in the headlights.
4 vacancies at the holiday village. You'd imagine kids would kill to work there for the summer.
Oh, yeah, you would have thought so.
It's bad enough having to interview every spotty oiken village idiot for 30 miles without being rejected by them.
Rejected?
Yeah, I just offered a job to one lad. Can't be bothered. Picking fruit in France instead.
I thought you'd interviewed Roy Glover.
I interviewed. He grunted.
Oh, he's a lovely lad, and his family are hard grafters, you can't deny that.
Yeah, but it's too late. I've already turned him down. I'd have to be really desperate to employ a half-wit like that.
Right, up a bit, down a bit, fire!
Where?
No, you fool, there's a turn of phrase. Never heard of Bernie the Bolt?
Yeah, I bet there's going to be some interesting conversations over that breakfast table first thing in the morning. Pity I'm going away, really.
Well, thanks for giving me so much notice, Betty.
I'm sorry about that, Cathy, but you know how it is, love. When your only sister says drop everything, you just have to drop everything, no matter how inconvenient it is.
What's the problem, anyway?
Well, she's having a bit of trouble with her, you know, undercarriage. Still comes to us all one day.
I hope not.
Not you. What's he like? Do you think they'll need a cleaner?
Oh, you're better off out of it, Betty. Having shared a breakfast table with both of them. Believe you me, they're nothing to write home about first thing of a morning.
Dad, I will be there. Stop fussing. I've got other calls to make first. I'll see you at 6. Bye. Hello.
Hi. Sorry about that. That was Dad. One of Kim's horses is limping.
What's going on with them two? He's become a Stepford husband almost overnight.
Oh, I don't know. I can't work it out. Maybe fatherhood addles your brain.
Well, it did in your daddy's case, didn't it?
No, Chris's brain was addled before.
I've got everything on the list. We'd run out of washing powder, so I got an extra large box.
Did you have enough?
I had to dip into the aerobics money.
Oh, we didn't hear that, did we?
Take it out of the magic purse.
Eh?
Oh, it's amazing, Rachel. The minute you fill it up again, it miraculously empties.
Hello, Mrs. Capelli. Yeah, is Steve up yet? He's gone out. Did you tell him that I called? Cricket practice. Good. No message.
What? I'm in the bath.
What?
I'm just about to jump in the bath. Tell him I'll call round sometime.
Oh, OK. Just got in the bath, but you said he'll call round to yours sometime.
Did he say when?
No. Do you want me to go and ask him for you?
No, it's all right.
Was it important, love?
Well, I wish. You know what it's like during the summer holidays. You run out of things to do and... Well, my mum's at my grandma's this weekend, so it's just me and my stepdad.
Don't the two of you get on? Well, look, why don't you come here about 6-ish? You can see Scott and stay for tea if you like.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, Donna's out with a mate, so the more the merrier.
I've no idea what I'm going to say to her. In 5 years as a licensee, I've never had to confront a member of my staff for stealing before.
Hey, you've led a charmed life, Al. I knew this landlady in Leeds once. Lost the contents of a cellar, a month's takings, and her husband. All to the same barmaid. She didn't miss her husband, mind.
Yeah, you sorted that, I bet. Oh, she's usually here by now. Perhaps she's not going to come. I can't face it after last night.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Morning.
Morning.
Mr. Turner, the drayman's here. He says, could you move your car up? He hasn't got enough room to back in. You know what you said last night about that £20 note? Well, I can explain what happened.
Don't bother.
I want to.
Don't look at me, Jan. I'm not your boss. I'm just a fellow who could have taken blame.
You don't believe in travelling light, do you?
Only if I have to.
What's this?
It's an oyster knife.
What, you mean there's a special gizmo just for opening oysters? What's wrong with a bread knife?
You wouldn't mow the lawns at home farm with a pair of scissors, would you?
Yeah, got it. There you go. Oh, 10 grand.
Do not pass go.
Hey, it's not monopoly money, that, you know, not with Kim Tate's signature on bottom of it. What are you going to do with it?
Call it my redundancy.
Eh? But it's weeks old.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to cash it.
You what?
Well, I didn't want a stinking money then. This is going to come in handy. This baby's going straight into the bank. I'm going to pay my mum and dad's fine off with it.
Oh, nice one.
Then I'm taking you two lads out for night of your lives. Celebrate Sean moving in.
Do we get to have oysters?
You can have oysters, champagne, you can even have fish and chips if you want, mate.
There's just one problem.
What?
It's me opening night. But if you two would care to do your celebrating at Pollard's, Emmerdale's premier night spot, I'd be honoured to join you for a glass of bubbly or two.
It's a date.
Is there nothing? A couple nights a week would do me.
Oh, it's a bit awkward at the moment.
I really need the money, Terry.
Well, everything's up in the air. Well, why don't you try later in the week? Can I get you a drink while you're here?
Oh, better not.
Hey, allow me. Pint of special, isn't it?
How do you know that?
Aha. I couldn't help overhearing you're in the market for a job.
Yeah.
Done any waitressing?
Loads.
Good. I'm sure it hasn't escaped your notice that I'm opening a wine bar over the way. I'm banking on your sort of custom.
Yeah, what sort's that?
He means lesbians, like. I mean, young, attractive people who appreciate a good time. Same sort of qualities I look for in my staff. Present company accepted, of course. Do you have a short black skirt?
Oh, Sam!
I'll get that.
It's an accident.
Jan, may I have a word? What's that in your hand?
Money. £70. I was putting it in the till.
Putting it in, not taking it out.
No.
We know what's been going on, Jan. Surely you didn't think you could steal from the takings without my finding out?
I wasn't stealing, Mr. Turner. You've got to believe me. I was always going to pay it back. Always.
Aye. Once you knew I were onto you.
No, I had nothing to do with it.
Hey, where did the money come from to pay it back? From Alan. From your supposed friends in the village, some of whom are pensioners. Not far off breadline themselves.
That's enough, Terry.
Could I speak to Mr. Turner? In private?
What is there to say?
I had reasons. I can explain. Look, I were up to my eyes in debt. We owed all kinds of rent on the farm, and we had the bank on our backs, and then there were the fine. Well, we had nowhere to turn. And I borrowed some money from Mr. Pollard, Eric Pollard, to pay for Alander's 18th birthday present, but I couldn't keep up the payment, so in the end he repossessed it, and that was the locket that the Windsor won in the raffle last night. And Look, please, Mr. Turner. We've known each other a long time. Have you ever known me or my family to be dishonest? I'd never stolen a penny in my life, but I was desperate.
So you stole from a friend, then laughed up your sleeve when you thought you got away with it?
I never laughed.
All right, so you thought I was a soft touch. A lot of people do. You thought it doesn't matter if I do get caught. Good old Alan, he'll let me off.
I didn't think about getting caught. All I thought about was putting food on the table and making sure the electric didn't get cut off.
How much did you take?
About £60.
Oh, 70, yeah? Oh, it's interest, I suppose. All right, thank you. We'll let it go at that. I'll make up your wages for the week and send them on to you, plus any holiday money you might be owing.
You're sacking me?
I can't have staff that I don't trust, Jen.
You sure there's nothing to worry about?
Absolutely. To be honest, I think that Kim was overreacting a bit.
You know, Kim, this lot's been her babies for years. You're gonna get your nose pushed out, old boy.
Dad, tell me to keep my nose out if you want.
Here comes trouble.
What's really going on with you and Kim?
We're reunited, darling. She's seen the light. She wants her baby to be brought up with his father. Simple as that.
You're not telling me the truth. Or the whole truth, at least.
Stick with the fairy tale. The whole truth leaves a nasty taste in your mouth.
Dad, I want to know.
What's the one thing I can give her that Glover can't? Don't be polite, Zoe. Money. £1 million to be precise. We've got a contract. Drawn up by lawyers, signed on the dotted line. All very civilized. Which means I get my baby, Kim gets her security, and she doesn't get Glover. Ever. I've upset you. For some of us, love, that's the reality of life.
It doesn't have to be like that.
It does. Think yourself lucky you've got Susie. You love each other. You even like each other. You can still have the fairy tale.
Jan, hop in, I'll give you a lift.
Oh, I'm all right. I don't mind walking.
I'm on my way up to your place anyway, you might as well.
Why? What we done now?
I see Jack and Sarah's got another coach load in today. Hordes of them there were. Not one of them over 10 years old, but look of it.
Good job you've got your own place to escape to then, innit?
What, for a bit of peace and quiet? You must be joking. Aye, aye, here he comes, Lord Snooty. Hiya, love. You're early, aren't you?
We were quiet, so we might as well come home.
Well, I hope he's paying you. Now then, Chris, what can we do you for?
I've come to see Roy about the job.
Ah, the job you said I hadn't got.
Yeah, well, I've had a rethink since then. You still interested?
And it's still the same sort of jobs, like?
Yes, general maintenance work and other duties, to be assigned as and when needed.
What about this DJing job down at club?
I'll have a look at it. I can't say fairer than that. Well?
All right, then.
Such enthusiasm. Be in my office tomorrow morning, 8:30.
Sound.
Oh, don't wear that tie you had on yesterday. In fact, burn that tie you had on yesterday.
Yes! You could be looking at Rich.
Your pie's great, Mrs. Windsor.
Well, there's a bit left if you got room.
Doesn't anybody else want it? Don't you, Scott?
No.
Do you like Mum's locket? She won it.
Did you?
Yeah, there was a charity do at the Woolpack last night for Jan and Ned Glover. Yeah, he knows them. Oh, Roy, yes, of course you do. Well, I won this in the raffle. It's antique silver.
It's lovely.
Old misery guts over there missed out on all the fun. We invited him over to the pub with us, but he just wouldn't come.
Why not?
He likes the house to himself so he can potter around.
I'll get the pie. Give us a hand. I didn't
didn't get anything, all right? All the cash was locked up.
You keep the fridge topped up with bubbly. Expecting a run on that. Only got icebox for 4 tables.
A run on champagne around here.
You mark my words. Be nice, eh? Smile.
I always do.
Right, what else? Any queries?
I think that's everything.
Don't forget the big one.
What?
Does she get to keep her tips?
Yes, of course.
Hey. Ooh, top shirt.
I thought, I'm worth it.
And you are. What can I get you, sir?
Right, barman, bottle of your finest champagne. Joining me?
Don't mind if I do.
Right. You, Susie? Make it 5 glasses. Eric, Sam, come here. We're having a toast.
Right.
Is it going to be like this every night? Certainly hope so.
So, what's the toast?
It's a new flat, mates. Even though it's not a flat. And new beginnings.
Hey, look who's here.
I don't think I fancy this.
We're stopping, right? Hey, Sam, what's the freebies?
Your complimentary wine is over here. What would you like, red or white?
Red, please. Full-blooded.
I'm having champagne. Is there no ale?
It's a wine bar, Butch.
As we say in the north, fill your boots.
Yeah. Where's the celebrity? Not here yet. Who is it? Him off telly. What, Barrymore? No. Jim Davidson? No. Richard Whiteley. Who? His mum lives in Skipdale.
Really? I heard it was Lily Savage.
Lily Savage? Oh, I don't like her. She's dead common.
Nice to know who your friends are in times of need.
Uncle Biffo. Leaving? Susie, another glass, please. Oh, and another bottle now.
You haven't wasted any time, have you?
I know, I'll get this down your neck. You've got some catching up to do.
I don't believe it.
What's up?
Our mystery celebrity's pulled out.
What a surprise.
His dog got run over. Says he's too traumatised to sing.
Who was it?
Pavarotti.
What?
No, not the real Pavarotti. Chap from Harrogate does one of these look-alike acts. Apparently the resemblance is uncanny. Oh, what are we going to do?
We?
Do you sing, Susie?
No, I don't.
Forget about it, Eric. Just give them another free drink and they'll go home just as happy.
We've got to mark the occasion somehow.
All right. Let's get Kathy to do it.
Oh, yeah. That'll have them on the edge of their seats, won't it?
There's always Mandy Dingle.
Hey, Zoe, hey up. Come over here and have a drink for cool's here, Susie. This makes a cracking barmaid.
Did you hear that? Well, what do you reckon?
Are you serious?
I got on my bike and looked for work. I thought you'd be pleased. I won't be sponging off you anymore.
I never said you were sponging.
You didn't say it, no. If this was some vegetarian bistro, it would be all right. Or better still, a right-on bookshop with classical music playing in the background.
Don't be cheap.
It comes with the territory. I've got work to do. Enjoy your drink.
Do you fancy a drink? We could give that new wine bar a try, yeah?
Our friend Eric Pollard's place.
All right, then we'll go to Woolpack. I'll give Jack and Sarah a ring, eh?
No.
Oh, come on. What's up? Has something happened? Come on, Jan.
I don't want to go to Woolpack because I don't work there anymore.
You what?
I've left.
Why? Why didn't you say something?
In front of Chris Tate.
Well, he was only here 5 minutes. What is it? Is it with this money business?
No.
Well, what then? You were flavour at month last night.
Yeah.
And what do you mean by that?
Look, Ned, I'm upset enough, so just leave it, will you?
No, come on, I want to know. In fact, come to think of it, you didn't want to turn in this morning. Is it Turner? Has he done something?
Look, I've left. That's all that matters.
Is it now?
Where are you going?
Well, I'm wasting my time talking to you, aren't I?
Ned!
Come on, you look lovely.
Yeah, hang on. Why couldn't wait 5 minutes for me to put some makeup on? I don't know.
They're all half cut, they won't even notice.
Oh, thanks. I don't know why you didn't ask Alice to come down and do it.
Thanks, David.
Don't thank me. Thank your dad. In a roundabout way, he paid for it.
Oh, don't start.
Hey, who's starting?
Go
Go on, have the top up.
No thanks, I'm going home. See you later.
Well, I'd love to be a fly on the wall when Susie gets home.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to circumstances beyond our control, I'm afraid that our advertised mystery celebrity is unable to attend. However, thank you. At extremely short notice, we have called upon the talents of one of Emmerdale's very own celebrities. So, without further ado, would you please welcome the delightful, the lovely, the queen of the cream cake herself, Miss Kathy Bay!
Hey, you'd have thought she'd have put some lipstick on, wouldn't you?
Say something.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now declare Pollard's Wine Bar well and truly open.
Come on, have a drink.
No, thanks. I've got to get back to Alice.
Come on. She'll be all right. She'll be asleep. Come on. All right. Biff. Right. Come on, sit down. Come on, one more. See this champagne, Kath? It's symbolic. It's my way of cutting off from all my past mistakes. You look as if you need about 10 bottles of it.
Do I? Why's that?
Well, your biggest mistake.
Pardon?
Hey, don't get me wrong, like, but my biggest mistake was letting you go. I should have raced you down Al when I had a chance.
Don't, Dave. This is all water under the bridge now.
Well, you know what to say.
What?
You don't miss your water till your wells run dry.
Aunt Kathy, I can't sleep.
Oh.
To the end.
You've got some explaining to do, Turner.
I presume this is about Jan?
You presume right. I want to know what your charity collection racket was really all about and why you thought my wife would be impressed by a little gesture.
Ned, we don't want any trouble.
I also want to know why last night she was the apple of your eye and then today she's been sacked. And I want to know what you thought you were going to get in return for your 265 quid.
Now, just hang on a minute.
You better come up with some answers, because there's things going round up here that I can't add up.
Tell them the truth.
Don't get involved.
No, tell them the truth. They don't deserve your manners, a pair of them.
Ned, I suggest you talk to your wife before you come in here shouting the odds.
I asked you a question!
That's enough! Outside!
Stop it!
Come here! Get off! Outside! Come on, Ned. Get off, Teddy! Come on, Ned. Right. I might have known you'd take his side. Is that what she told you? She was sacked for dipping her fingers at till. If I'd had my way, she'd have been out that door weeks ago.